Kuki Army seizes control of Lallim territory after fierce gunfight with Junta and allied Meitei forces. August 8, 2025, Myanmar, Tamu District, Lallim, Sagaing Region. In what may become a significant turning point in the ongoing resistance against Myanmar's military regime, intense fighting erupted in the ancestral Kuki territory of Lallim, located within the Tamu District of the Sagaing Region, between combined Kuki resistance forces and the Myanmar junta alongside its ethnic allies. Unverified sources on the ground report that the Kuki Army, along with units from the Tharu Defence Force, TDA, Kuki National Army Burma, KNAB, and People's Defence Forces, PDF, launched a coordinated assault against positions previously held by junta troops, supported by Meitei militant outfits such as the People's Liberation Army, PLA, and Kangle Yawol Kannalup, KCP. As of this report, local observers and resistance-linked sources alleged that the combined revolutionary forces have taken full control of Lallim and are now in command of strategic points that were previously occupied by the Tatmadaw junta forces and their Meitei-aligned paramilitary allies. A fierce battle with high casualties. While communication remains limited due to ongoing operations and regional blackouts, early estimates from local resistance liaisons suggest that as many as 50 junta and allied Meitei combatants may have been killed in the assault. Several unverified videos and photos reportedly show corpses of uniformed soldiers and Meitei militants scattered across rural ridgelines and village paths. These visuals, yet to be independently confirmed, point to the scale of damage inflicted by the Kuki resistance in what may be one of their most decisive strikes in recent months. Eyewitnesses, speaking on condition of anonymity due to security concerns, noted that the gunfight began in the early hours of the morning and lasted for several hours, with intermittent artillery bursts and automatic weapon fire rattling the hills. "We heard continuous firing from the hills. It was like the whole mountain was shaking," said a displaced villager who fled to a safer zone nearby. Strategic importance of Lallim. The village of Lallim holds a crucial strategic location for several reasons. Situated along key movement corridors between the Indian border and central Sagaing, the area has long been contested between ethnic resistance groups and junta-backed militias. More importantly, it lies within what many Kukis call their eastern ancestral territory, Zalengam. For the Kuki Army and its allied forces, the seizure of Lallim not only provides a tactical upper hand but also delivers a symbolic victory in their broader campaign to reclaim historical land and defend local populations from outside aggression. For the last 2 years, the area had fallen under heavy influence of junta-aligned Meitei militias, reportedly supported logistically and militarily by the Myanmar military. Human rights violations, forced conscriptions, and arbitrary arrests have been cited by local civil society groups and churches as regular occurrences in Lallim and surrounding areas. The recent operation, according to Kuki leaders, aims to liberate and protect the native population from such systemic violence. Coordination among resistance forces. What sets this particular operation apart is the level of coordination between ethnic-based armed groups and national anti-junta forces. The Kuki National Army Burma, KNAB, led the ground operation with detailed knowledge of the terrain and local support. The Taunzang Defence Army, TDA, and KNAB reportedly shared command duties and secured the northern approach. Units from the People's Defence Force, PDF, provided reinforcement and long-range attack support. Military analysts note that such coordination represents a growing tactical maturity among anti-junta forces, especially in the ethnic frontier regions where cooperation was previously minimal or fragmented. Heavy losses on junta side. Though the numbers remain unconfirmed, multiple sources suggest the junta and its Meitei allies suffered significant personnel losses, possibly the highest in this sector since early 2024. The estimated death toll of nearly 50 includes known combatants from the KCP, PLA, and several Tatmadaw regulars. Recovered communication devices and weapons are being analyzed by local resistance teams. According to insider accounts, some of the dead Meitei fighters were believed to be recently inserted into the area by the junta to suppress Kuki resistance and reclaim logistical supply lines. Civilian response and evacuations. Civilians in the area have responded with a mix of relief and fear. Some have begun returning to their homes following the reported withdrawal of junta forces, while others remain in hiding or have crossed into nearby Indian border villages for safety. Local relief networks, including Kuki civil society organizations, are mobilizing to provide food, water, and medical aid to displaced families. A source from the Kuki Baptist Convention stated, "We hope peace can return, but we are prepared to support our people for as long as needed." A broader push in eastern Zalengam. The seizure of Lallim is being viewed as part of a larger resistance effort unfolding across the eastern belt of Chin and northern Sagaing regions, also referred to by Kukis as Eastern Zalengam. The Kuki National Army Burma, KNAB, has, over recent months, openly declared its goal of establishing autonomous Kuki self-rule in its ancestral territories while working alongside democratic movements like the National Unity Government, NUG, and the PDF. In recent weeks, KNAB spokespersons have also spoken against increasing Meitei infiltration from across the Indian border, accusing them of aligning with the Burmese military to undermine ethnic autonomy in the region. Kuki Army's broader resistance in Sagaing. The Kuki Army, particularly its Burma wing, KNAB, has emerged as a key military and political force in northwestern Myanmar. Unlike earlier years, where the group remained largely defensive, 2024-2025 saw a transformation in its strategy, moving toward territorial control, population protection, and political declarations. Their resistance has been defined by high mobility and guerrilla tactics in forested zones, training cooperation with other PDF units, defensive actions against both junta and Indian-based Meitei militants. In the Sagaing region, the KNAB's presence has gradually expanded from Tonzang and Tamu areas to deeper into contested zones like Kalay and Kale Valley. The Lallim operation thus marks a strategic milestone, as it connects Kuki-held zones into a contiguous resistance corridor. Conclusion: while the situation remains fluid, the battle at Lallim underscores the growing momentum of ethnic resistance and grassroots defense movements against Myanmar's military dictatorship. For the Kuki Army and its allied forces, the fight is no longer just military. It is a historic and cultural struggle for recognition, autonomy, and justice. The coming days will determine whether the junta and its Meitei allies launch a counter-offensive or concede this strategic loss. Meanwhile, Kuki forces continue to fortify their positions and rally support from their people, determined to defend what they call their Eastern Zalengam. Disclaimer: this report is based on unverified ground sources, eyewitness accounts, and resistance communication networks. Due to communication blackouts and restricted media access in conflict zones, all casualty figures and territorial claims should be treated with caution until independently confirmed by third-party observers. Zalengam media is committed to representing the voices and rights of indigenous Kukizo communities while upholding journalistic integrity during wartime reporting.